Ayo, what's good? Welcome to the Young Blood Podcast. Ait
Episode berapa ya nih?
10.
10 ya? Episode 10, yo!
Episode 10. And yeah, sorry for last week. My guy here was sick, and when people are sick and with COVID, we can't really go to their houses. We gotta be safe.
No, we ain't taking chances right here, Mal.
Yeah, we ain't taking chances, bro.
Especially what's popping in India, Mal.
Oh, bro, dude. When my friends send the news to me, I saw the videos and the pictures. Man, it's so bad, dude. Super bad.
So remember in the US, when they were having their COVID crisis in January,
yeah,
and it was 100,000 cases per day, around that, right?
Yeah.
India was at one point
300,000, bro.
345,000 cases a day.
Shit, dude.
And it's India. It's not the US. It's a country that's known to not put a dime in their healthcare. And clearly they've mismanaged this pandemic because apparently, did you know that before all of this, their cases were actually going down?
Yeah. I saw India, for how many people they have.
Yeah.
They were going down, and they were doing better than us, dude.
Yes, they were doing much better than us. It was crazy. So January to February to March, it was gradually going down and down and down, and then they started loosening the restrictions. They allowed religious gatherings and all of that, and boom, it exploded. Apparently because there was this new variant from a village in India that spread it like wildfire.
Yeah, I heard, man. And when I said it was so bad, literally all the hospitals are overcrowded.
Yeah.
And people are just fighting, and people are just wanted to get some air, because when you get COVID, you need oxygen, right?
Yeah.
And they were out of oxygen tanks.
Yeah.
And they were just if you're too late to the hospital,
Yeah.
you're just in the streets, and
Yeah.
so bad. And usually when you get COVID, you
Mhm.
need to be laying down in a hospital bed, and
Mhm.
usually a hospital bed is a a single bed.
Yeah.
And I see the pictures of two people in one bed, just
Two people in a single bed.
in a single bed, literally very uncomfortable, and they're very weak, right?
Yeah.
I mean when they their bodies are just really weak, and I think that's just a really uncomfortable situation to be in. So yeah, man, it's just really bad.
Yeah, we're sending good vibes to all of you who are watching in India, because we did have a viewer in India, Mal.
Yeah, I know.
Whoever that is, shout out. Because when we were in Purdue, there was a big Indian community. I think in Purdue, in terms of international student population, if I'm not mistaken, there were 4,000 Chinese students and 1,000 Indian students in Purdue. So
wow.
they were one of the biggest international groups in Purdue University. And we've had also a few Indian friends. So we share. Yeah, hopefully you guys are staying strong. Hopefully your country gets through this, because as Indonesians, we're actually super duper concerned, because if you look at the trend in Jakarta or the trend in Indonesia overall, it's sort of following India's trend. So right now we're at the dipping point where it's stabilizing, it's going down, but now it's sort of steadily going up again. I'm just scared that we might get hit with a new wave.
Yeah, man. Even though most of us, and a lot of us are already got the vaccine, and I already got a vaccine as well. We're seeing India getting 340,000 cases, and I'm nah, I'm still gonna quarantine myself. I'm already so used to in my house, just in my house, just doing just my daily routine. And I encourage the people to do the same. I know a lot of you guys have got the vaccine, but COVID is still there, and mutation, there's gonna be new mutations and stuff like that. So yeah, just don't be too cocky, and just still wear a mask and sanitize. And for India, I'm planning to donate, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure.
I want to donate. So go to Like
Lots of links.
there's lots of links to donation sites.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I mean, for our listeners too, like I encourage you guys to donate. Like it's just really really bad, and even though like even though it's like it's another country, and you
Mm.
know, even though we don't have a direct relationship with them, we're like as human beings, I think we should help out. You know.
And what people don't understand is that if for this pandemic to end, it sort of has to end everywhere. You know?
Yeah, everywhere,
so
bro.
if India is suffering from this, we're eventually gonna suffer
Yeah,
from
we're-
it too.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know?
And you know, like there's news that 15 people from India got tested positive COVID-19 in Indonesia
Oh, really?
with the strain. Yeah, that's why I was like so. I'm also like pretty concerned because
Oh,
it could be
dang.
it could be another phase, man. Like this could potentially be another phase
yeah,
of COVID, and
another wave of COVID.
another wave, and like you know some like remember that like time where like in the UK where like
the variant.
the variant was like undetected,
yeah.
and you know I'm afraid that it's eventually gonna happen.
here. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
happen here. So yeah, like I said, just like stay safe, man.
No, because
Goddamn.
what's scary about this new variant in India apparently, it's affecting a lot of the younger population. Yeah,
No cap.
and especially
Dang.
kids. So usually it doesn't the virus doesn't affect kids that much, but now it's affecting kids a lot. So yeah, be careful, guys. I think this is pretty serious, and which is why I really agree the fact that our government has imposed like sort of this mini lockdown where we can't go anywhere during Lebaran. Usually during Lebaran, people would go pulang kampung. They would go back to their uh, with their homes, to their families. But now there's like a strict lockdown. Like you can't do any of that, and I completely agree, bro. Because if we do that, we might be just heading in the same direction as India.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
And dude, I hate the fact that did you know rich countries like Canada and US, they already have enough vaccine for their entire population, and at this point they're just hoarding it from the rest of the world. So it's a good thing that I think Joe Biden and the US, they're donating their AstraZeneca doses to India, which they've been sitting on for the past few months. And I think, yeah, again, it comes back to the mindset of this whole nationalism thing. Like, I'm just going to take care of my country first. Well, dude, if you're not going to take care of India, dude, you know how many Indians go to school in the US? A lot.
Yeah.
So eventually that's going to be an issue for you at some point. So, yeah, I'm glad that, like, the US are already taking the necessary steps. And I think Indo should freaking impose a red ban on India at this point, because please don't take any chances, especially with those 15 people that you just said.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen with that, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, if like you said, like if one country gets like a spike of COVID, it's gonna affect like the whole world eventually, because everyone now like travels, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's the same as like the first time COVID hit. Nobody like bats an eye, bro. Nobody bat. I remember the time when the first like people said, "Oh, COVID-19, hey yo, I ain't using a mask, yo." And I ate my words. I admit I ate my words. So like you have to still be careful. Like it's not over.
Yep.
It's not
over.
freaking over. So yeah, like opposing a travel ban in India is a right way to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like because we have to wait till everything is like all settled and
Yep,
COVID cases go down.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, I just wish them nothing but the best at this point right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, let's just switch it up, man, with some lighter news.
Some lighter news. Hey.
Maybe let's just talk some entertainment, Mal.
So yeah, dude, that's what we like to talk about. Just
Yeah, dude.
Pure entertainment.
We're always like this in our podcast. We start off gloomy, and then we're gonna give you guys some happy
thoughts.
Mal, have you noticed something about sports recently?
Yeah, man. I kind of noticed a lot of bullshit.
That's so true. I think the sport industry got so it got hit so hard with COVID, more than what people actually think. And now, all of these random fights, Logan Paul versus Mayweather, and then Jake Paul versus Ben Askren that just happened last week, the Super League and the PGL, all of these things is just the result of people not really watching sports in quarantine.
Money, bro. It's
a
all
money
about
grab.
the money, bro.
I mean, okay, let's go one by one. Let's start with the Jake Paul and Ben Askren fight. Why did I even watch that? Why did we even... To those of you who paid for that fight, why did you make that mistake?
Bro. How much is the pay-per-view? You think? How much?
I forgot. It was like $50-$60.
My gosh, dude. Why the hell would you pay $60 to watch some bullshit, bro?
It was bullshit, dude. I mean, okay. Just some context. I'm going to explain who Jake Paul is. You can explain who Ben Askren is. Jake Paul, popular YouTuber, a known dimwit. People hate him. Accused with several people with sexual assault at this point. But mans can box, and he just beat this professional fighter by the name of Ben Askren. So, Mal, introduce us to Ben.
Like, Ben Askren is a Olympic wrestler for the US, and he fought in the UFC.
Okay.
And he was really known for his wrestling. His first UFC match, his debut, he choked out, UFC legend Robbie Lawler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he choked out. He choked out Rob, even though he got punched in the face like a lot of times. But his most famous highlight was a flying knee from Jorge Masvidal. That's what he's famous for, man. The dude just got knocked out. It was the fastest knockout in UFC history.
I saw that, dude. It was crazy.
If you guys haven't seen it, like, just go to YouTube. Ben Askren versus Jorge Masvidal. It's not even a minute long. It's just, I think it's 5 seconds or less. Bruh, it was brutal. He's famous because of that.
So, MMA fighter, known wrestler. He's gonna box this YouTuber who's been boxing for quite a while at this point, probably like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, but all of his opponents are bums, bro.
So what happened then, Mal? Why the knockout in the first round? Can you explain that to me?
Because, bro, if you've seen Ben Askren in like the weigh-ins, the pre-conference, bro, the guy just wants money. Look, he's built like a 40-year-old dad who's dropping his kids to school and went to McDonald's and just watched the news, bro. Like, he just got off the couch, bro. Like, he's so fat. God damn. And yeah, he's not, first of all, dude's not a boxer, okay?
Okay.
Like I said, he's a wrestler. He's really good at wrestling, but his striking, his boxing skills, his hands, he got no hands, bro.
Okay.
He got no hands. And he was just, he was no match for Jake Paul. Jake Paul was built better. Like, if you've seen Jake Paul's...
His physique was pretty good, yeah.
It was way better.
Yeah.
And it's just all about the money, man. The guy got paid like $500K.
Which is a lot for him, man.
Which is a lot. Like,
it's the biggest payday he's got, I think. UFC.
Yeah. Like, he didn't get paid a lot back when he was fighting in the UFC because he only fought twice in the UFC.
Okay.
And yeah, man, it's just like it's rigged, bro. It's money, man.
So all of these sports sensationalism, like, no one is gonna watch boxing if it weren't for Jake Paul. Like, you gotta admit that. You gotta admit, even though that guy is a dimwit, even though he's an asshole, low key, he sort of rejuvenated the sport.
Dude, for me, he's just a marketing genius.
Okay.
Like, even though he's an asshole, you gotta pay his respects to him. He doesn't care what anyone says. Even though he's 4-0 in boxing, like, all these 4-0s are not even real boxers, and a lot of people are just calling him out to fight a real boxer. Yo, Jake, fight a fucking real boxer, bro. Fight, I don't know, Canelo. Fight Dylan. I don't know. Fight McGregor at this point.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to fight a real boxer.
Okay, that's true.
Like, I hate to say it, people are always talking about him. Like, we're talking about him. Like, we gotta stop, alright? We gotta stop talking about this dude. Just let him just disappear, alright? Like COVID in the next, 6 years. Because if more people are talking about him, he's gonna fight and he's gonna get more money. All right.
Hey, but props to him then. I mean, okay, if we're gonna talk about real fighters, then we can might as well move on to his brother. He's actually gonna fight the GOAT.
He's gonna fight Floyd Mayweather. I will. It's more that guy has my respect fighting the GOAT like that. Literally, if Logan wins, if
That's a big if.
he's gonna be the legend, bro. Okay, I'm not being like this is just I'm not being like racist or anything, but like that's an L to like the African American community at that point, bro. When Logan wins,
I mean,
god damn.
but if you think about it, Mal, what? I mean, Floyd Mayweather has all the money in the world. I mean, does he actually need this fight?
He doesn't, bro. He doesn't, bro. It's he doesn't need this fight. It's just like he
And
wants to be
imagine
relevant
the
again, bro.
risk, Mal. Like, he's, what, 49 or no? Or like something crazy like that.
Yeah.
And imagine, just because of this fight with a YouTuber, he's gonna get an L.
God
And,
damn.
and okay, there's a possibility for an L just because in fighting, size matters a lot.
Yeah, Logan is. I was confused at first. Like Logan is much bigger than Floyd, right?
Much, much bigger.
Yeah. Is that like the weight difference? Is it and taller, right?
Yeah, he's a lot taller than Floyd.
Yeah, I realized that, and people don't really talk about it, and that's what I'm scared for Floyd.
Yeah.
Like, just the sheer size of just Logan Paul in general.
Mm-hmm.
But if Floyd is smart, he could just maneuver, get some points, because he's not a knockout artist.
He's
He
not.
doesn't knock out.
I mean, he's probably gonna figure something out. He's Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, his defensive skills. Maybe he's gonna block his shots. Go for the point, and there's no way he's gonna knock out Logan Paul. Like, look at how big he is. Like,
Yeah, there's no way he's gonna knock out Logan Paul. I mean, I get it though. Who else would Floyd Mayweather watch that would get him more views? No one.
No one, just the Paul brothers.
Just
dude.
the Paul brothers
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point.
yeah.
I mean, if he's gonna go box with Manny Pacquiao again, maybe they'll beat the views against Logan Paul. But still, like, it's much. I don't know. It's much more entertaining seeing a YouTuber with a boxer.
Yeah, man, dude. Yeah, that's it's just sensationalism, bro.
Sensationalism.
It doesn't matter if you're like 60-0, but your fights are boring as shit.
Yeah. Like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, I mean, Floyd's fights are boring as shit. Like, no one watches. When he was still boxing,
Yeah.
I bet like not a lot of people watch Floyd because Floyd is like, he's not a knockout artist. He's not exciting to watch. He's just defensive. He's just like guarding
Yeah.
stuff like that. But when Floyd fights Manny Pacquiao, that fight,
Oh, that was fun.
that was lit. Yeah, that's why like people want to watch those things, and it's just money cash grabbing at this point. So
Yeah.
that's the sports now, bro.
All right, moving on to the next money grabbing move in football, in European football, with the Superleague.
That was disbanded, right?
It was disbanded for
Yeah,
like
bro,
after 3 days
it was a
of
bad
Twitter
idea.
rioting and all fans of Europe going against it. So, I mean, the whole backstory was super interesting to me, Mal. Like, what I just found out was most of these British teams are owned by Americans. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I was
know.
surprised by that.
Liverpool is owned by
An American. Arsenal is also owned by an
Yeah,
American.
yeah.
And what they did was they're trying to adopt like a similar league system as in the US or like in the NBA and in NFL, where you know how in Premier League there's like this relegation where there's like League 1, League 2, and then League 2, the top 3 from the second league can go to the Premier League, and the bottom 3 in the Premier League will be relegated to the second league.
Yeah.
Now, the entire premise of the Super League is to just screw all of that. We're just going to have a league filled with the best teams in Europe. So, and this spans from all countries in Europe. So there was La Liga teams are going to be involved. Bundesliga teams are going to be involved. Well, I don't think Bundesliga teams.
No, they were
against it. They were against it.
Yo, shouts out Bayern Munich.
Dude, shouts out Bayern and Dortmund, guy. You guys are the
bro.
champ. But yeah, Barcelona was in it. Real Madrid, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United. I'm not sure about Manchester City, but yeah, it was crazy, dude. Because I thought, okay, on one hand, I thought honestly, like it might have been pretty fun. I mean, seeing those teams play every week, but I just felt bad for all those other small clubs. Like they rely so much on the finances of Manchester United, Manchester City on their on their matches, but the fact that this is going to be an exclusive league and they can't really enter it, it's going to be difficult for them.
Yeah, and then like after they announced what the Super League, now like the FIFA like UEFA, Barclays Premier League, all like the famous leagues.
Yeah.
Like all the players playing for the Super League cannot enter their leagues, and also the worst of all, they can't enter the World Cup.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
That's crazy. They were like so mad and dude, imagine a World Cup without like
Messi,
Neymar, or like all
Ronaldo.
these famous players, Ronaldo. Like you're not gonna watch that shit.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like it's just terrible, and I was glad it was disbanded. Like it was a bad idea from the start, and then again, just look at these greedy fucking bastards, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, sports is a hard hit industry from COVID, man.
Yeah, it was so hard hit. Like with all, like they needed money fast, bro. They needed
money
quick
fast.
cash. They need fast cash, bro, on the dot.
Okay, dude, on the topic of sports in general, I actually want to know, Mal, who would you say is your top 3 fighter of all time? Because we were just discussing about Jake Paul, Ben Askren, Logan Paul, and I'm just gonna start things off with you, man. Who's your number 3?
All right, my number 3 most favorite fighter of all time, and also this for the audience who wants to go into MMA, UFC, or like fighting in general. It's just awesome.
Okay.
My number 3 favorite fighter is Israel Adesanya.
Oh, yep.
Israel Adesanya is a UFC MMA fighter.
Okay.
Who is now in the middleweight class.
Okay.
And he is insane. He's a professional. He's a kickboxer from New Zealand. And the guy is, first of all, number one reason he's a weeaboo like us.
Oh my god!
He loves anime.
Dude, did you see when he fought Anderson Silva or someone, and he was doing the guy stance?
Yeah.
Oh my!
And like before a fight, he was just like writing in his death note, like the name.
Oh
every
my
fight.
god!
The guy is exciting to watch, and he's really good. Even though he took an L in his last fight, I mean, you guys should, if you guys want to go to the UFC, the first fighter you should see right now, who's in top of this league, is Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, good pick, dude. Good pick.
What about you, bro?
All right, this is just a little backstory, Mal. When I was a kid, I was the biggest fan of WWE.
Oh my gosh!
I love WWE.
Yo, WWE is
so much. Like
I
bought the games. I watched it. I watched all the WrestleManias, and my favorite is The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. There's no way he's not gonna be in my top 3.
Damn.
And Mal, I have to tell you something, dude. This is actually a personal story of mine.
Wait. Who was your top 3 again?
Number 3.
Who's your top 3 again? Yeah?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It doesn't matter what your top 3 is! That's his catchphrase, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude. I mean, okay. I did something really terrible because of my obsession of WWE. So, you guys know, we like to mention our fellow Youngblood member, Chris. we were in the same class at grade 1.
Yeah.
And then I was so obsessed with WWE, I asked him, "Yo, Chris, can I grab you and just smack you down on the floor?" And Chris, being Chris, he was like, "Okay, sure." And dude, he's a scrawny little kid, right? I grabbed him. I literally put him over my shoulder and I banged his head on the floor.
Yeah.
And I literally thought like he was like fatally injured. And then I begged him, first grade, I begged him elementary, "Please, Chris, don't tell any teacher. I know you're in incredible pain. I know that you have a big benjo on your forehead." I'm like, "Please, Chris, do not tell our teacher that I just smacked you down on a hard floor." And he was like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's our Chris right there." So yeah, dude, shouts outs to Chris for saving my ass. I would have been in detention in grade 1. I was panicking, and I could have killed you actually. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you're safe. Maybe that's why he's kind of weird, Mal. In grade 1, I I sort of knocked his head
Yeah,
out.
bro. Concussion, bro.
Concussion protocol, CTE.
CTE.
All right, Mal, who's your number 2?
All right, my number 2 is gotta be. Forgot. It's gotta be Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Bro, when I was young, you know,
Mhm.
he was. I think he was still fighting. I don't know. I forgot when he retired. But damn, bro, I just watched YouTube's and his fight, bro. Dude is a fucking monster.
Okay.
Dude, he knocks out people
Yep.
like a freaking maniac. I don't
Mhm.
understand. I don't understand how he could knock out people who are taller than him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how he knock out people who are bigger than him. Like just one punch, man, and people just fly, bro. Like I don't understand the punching power. But Mike Tyson now, like when he's older, he's so like wise and humble.
I think it's because of all the shrooms he takes. Dude,
Yeah.
he took like a lot of. Yeah, he's a big advocate of LSD and shrooms.
Yeah, like honestly, like you know, if I were to fight Mike Tyson, I'll still die. You know, in his age right now, I mean, not his prime, I will die. Like honestly, I would rather literally like I would rather just fall down from like this balcony right here, which is like not that deep, right?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
get uppercut 5 times by Mike Tyson.
Oh, dude, yeah,
that
you're
guy's
not
a
gonna
monster,
survive
bro.
that.
That guy's a
yeah.
legend. All right, bro.
Eh.
What's your top 2, bro?
All right, my number 2. For all of you YouTube viewers or IGTV, I'm gonna give you guys a clue.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Yo, why is it all WWE?
Mal, because all I watch is WWE and
My God.
occasionally some UFC. I mean, Mal, can you name me a more iconic, legendary martial artist, sort of, in this world right now, other than John Cena?
Dude,
Well,
I'm disappointed, man. It's
John
fake, bro.
Cena.
All right.
Hey,
all right.
dude, Mal, we just talked about sports sensationalism.
All right,
I mean,
okay. You can't see me.
Sports, entertainment, and if it's entertaining, it's sports. I don't
All
care.
right. Okay, why John Cena?
Because he's a legend.
All right.
And he, you know, I'm embarrassed to say this, but so I really liked him when I was young. I got all his action figures and all that.
Yeah.
And he made me comfortable wearing jorts.
Oh yeah.
You know what jorts?
The jeans and shorts. That's a
short jeans.
That was a signature. And he was so overpowered in the games.
Yeah.
Like he was just 99 rated, and he just FUs everyone. Like he's just like,
Oh yeah.
yo,
yeah,
if you when I was a kid playing the game, when my friends just pick John Cena, I'ma just take the controller and just throw it to the like freaking floor, bro. Cause like, shit, bro, like it's cheating.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's crazy. And I just love the fact that he's become an icon like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Like he's in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
I think was he in Fast and Furious like Dwayne?
No, he's going to be in Fast.
He's going to be
bro. The funniest thing about John Cena's. If you haven't seen the new Fast and Furious trailer,
Yeah.
so basically in this new Fast and Furious, John Cena is Dom Toretto's brother. All right, let's think on the side. Let's think about that. Vin Diesel, John Cena. They don't look anything alike.
Hey.
This is a fucking cash grab, bro. Like, there's no way they look alike. When literally, I laughed my ass off. Was like, yo, and like Dom, you know Dom's voice, like, yo, I have a brother. It's like, all right, who that be? It's like, it's John Cena. Ding, 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 ding. Dude, that's so dumb. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Dude, I love it though. Hey, it's Fast and Furious, man. At this point, they got no ideas. Like they've done everything. They've blown up London. They've blown up Tokyo.
Yo.
They've done all the drifting. They've had all the supercars. At this point, we're just gonna need a battle between the legendary John Cena and The Rock is Dwayne Johnson is still in that movie. Right?
You know, I'm not surprised if they go to space, man.
Yeah.
Like the Fast and Furious franchise is broken. And just adding John Cena there, it's already like this is broken. Like from fast cars to like family to like missions.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
All right.
Hey, Cash grab, man.
Cash grab. It's all about sensationalism. It's just money, bro.
That's the topic.
Capitalism is thriving, bro.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. All right.
All right, Mal. Your number one pick. I already know, actually.
Number
at this point.
one most favorite fighter is Conor McGregor. Yo, I can admittedly say I am a Conor McGregor fanboy.
Okay.
Because what he's done with the UFC is like none other than every fighter in the world. This dude just enters in like a freaking horseman, like a lion, bro.
Yep.
Every time he fights, how he fights is just so nice to see because he's so technical and he's just fast, he's confident, and then his swagger, bro, like, I just like when he just trash talks to people.
Yeah.
It's with his Irish accent, it just makes it so much better. And remember the time I was such a Conor fanboy and I fucking bought his proper 12 whiskey for the fight,
which tasted like
shit. But it was cheaper than the Jameson, though.
Yeah, it was cheaper than
Jameson. Yo, honestly, I brought Propa 12 for it was cheaper than Jameson. But yeah, it was pretty shit because the taste, I think it's because it's very, I'm not a whiskey connoisseur, but like it's very like strong.
It's very strong.
But the flavor and the stronger doesn't really complement. It's just like really, really strong with the same amount of alcohol. It's just like, just there. But yeah, man.
Hey, dude, but sorry to intrude, but remember one of his craziest fights we watched together right here in this room?
Oh yeah, Aldo.
After Jakarta Warehouse Project in the morning.
Dude.
Me, you, Adilo, Reza, TD, Raihan, like we all watched Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo, who at the time was a beast.
Yeah.
And he got knocked the shit out of Conor McGregor. And that was when I know he was the real
He was the real deal, bro. He is the real deal. And I hope he comes back. Like now he's humble now.
Yeah.
Like he's humble because I think Khabib humbled him. But I think it's not mostly because of Khabib. I think it's both because he has a son.
Yeah.
And I think he wants to set a proper example. I think I really respect him. That, if you see Conor now, he's like very like just chill, laid out, like very like relaxed. And,
which is good. Yeah.
But he's gonna fight again this June. Like he really says like, okay, I'm not gonna retire anymore, and he's gonna fight consistently. So I hope that he fights again, because you know what? Every fight I'm there to watch, bro.
Yep.
I'm there to fucking watch that game.
Well, Mal, hate to break it to you, but I think I'm gonna beat you in this top 3. Right. Because my number one pick,
WWE, no?
My number one pick is Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Oh my god.
Mal.
Why?
Okay, guys. So when we were watching Conor McGregor versus Khabib, it was in Chicago. It was in our friend's apartment. We were like, there was like 15 people watching it together, and everyone was just Conor McGregor fanboys, right? And I was just Team Khabib all the way because I like him because he's like super humble, very family oriented, doesn't trash talk, and I just hated the fact that Conor McGregor at that point in time was just an absolute douche. Cocky, overconfident, mother effer. So, and the fact that all my friends was just rooting for him, I decided to take on a bet with each of my roommates. I think it was just like $15, $15 or $20. So I bet with you, I bet with Matt, I bet with Chris, everyone who was rooting for Conor McGregor. And boy, did I cash out that night.
Damn it. Alright, okay. I can admit, as a Conor fanboy, that time when he was fighting Khabib, he was very disrespectful. Like, before that, he wasn't that disrespectful, you get me? Like, he was just doing that for the show. But I think with Khabib, he did it like, he crossed a lot of lines.
Dude, he threw a trolley on a bus that hurt a few MMA fighters inside.
I know, man, dude.
It's crazy.
I think, like, with the money, like, after the Floyd, he fought versus Floyd Mayweather after the Floyd fight. I think everything is above his head, bro. Like it's done, bro. Like he's so arrogant with the money and stuff like that. Yeah, man, dude. As a Conor fanboy, god damn it.
Yeah, he got destroyed in that fight.
He got destroyed. He got destroyed, man.
And after that, Khabib just completely dominated that weight class. Like he fought Justin Gaethje, and then he fought Who's the other person that he fought after Justin Gaethje?
Oh, after Justin Gaethje? No, he didn't have.
Oh no, that's his last fight. That's his fight.
That's his last fight.
It was Justin Gaethje, really amazing fighter, and he also destroyed him. Like, the guy, I think, throughout his career has never lost any fights. That's number one, and has probably only lost like 1 or 2 rounds in his entire career, which is absolutely insane.
And he fought a bear, right? He wrestled a freaking bear,
And
bro.
he wrestled
when
a
he was
freaking
young.
bear.
You know, he's built different. When he wrestled a fucking bear, bro. That's just
Yeah, it's next level, dude.
that is just next level.
I mean, I hope he returns to MMA, but he said he promised to his mom. And Dana White, I think, like, tried to do everything, like gave him probably like a $20 million contract to go back to fight, but yeah, he ain't doing it. So he's gonna leave the sport as probably potentially be pound for pound one of the greatest MMA fighters in UFC history. So yeah, props
debatable.
to I mean, it's either him, John Jones.
But I would say, yeah, if John Jones keep being
doing drugs.
doing drugs and keep being a pussy, then yeah, Khabib might be pound for pound.
Yeah. All right, guys, that wraps up our podcast. Dude, amazing topics today. We thought a lot of this on the fly.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed this conversation.
And if dude, help India out, bro. There's lots of like links online.
And we're probably gonna put a link in our IGTV.
Yeah, we'll put a link
YouTube.
of any donations out there that's like that's legit for India. Please donate and help.
All right, guys. Peace. See you guys next episode.
Peace.